Hey beautiful souls, welcome in. This is your quick pick a card. Okay, and I don't put titles on the quick pick a card because I like the people who are going to look at these readings to come in with an open mind. Often the titles can skew what we need to hear. Yes. So, okay. So, quick pick a card. Pile 1. We have a very fancy schmancy coat hanger. Looks a little bit like the Sydney Harbour Bridge, which they actually called the coat hanger back in the day. So perhaps grandma knits coat hanging covers, but very fancy. I'm getting satin too here. And pile 2, we have the mask. Yes, we have the fancy dress, the harlequin mask, the masquerade mask. Okay, drama masks, theatre. And pile 3, we have the ballet slippers again. We have these beautiful little ballet slippers. Speaks for itself. Okay, so pile 1, we have the fancy schmancy coat hanger. Pile 2, we have the mask. And pile 3, we have the ballet slippers. Okay, welcome in. You chose pile 1, the fancy schmancy coat hanger. Let's find out what you need to know for clarity today. Okay, and we're starting with the Faery romance cards. Romance in the air? Bah humbug, someone says. Okay. Oh, lasting love. This is your true love. Lasting love. You want love to last is what I'm getting as much as anything else. If you are about to meet someone or you think that you're truly in love with someone and they with you, I don't know, you just feel this beautiful connection. There are no secrets between you. There's full trust. There's full vulnerability between two people. This could be true love. So coming your way, possibly, and it will last. It will be a lasting love. But we have calla lilies here, like 2 calla lilies, which are funeral lilies, death lilies. So perhaps, you know, never looking at anybody else ever again. There could be other opportunities coming in, but you only have eyes for each other. But also, it's almost like, bah humbug. Lasting love? Does love ever last? I don't know. We have cynics. The golden cities live ecologically and harmoniously. So, you are a part of a larger community. You could live in a city and coming together with many gatherings. There could also be something here to do with sightseeing and sightseeing tours. Everything's just going to look so golden. And we have this group of people here walking amongst this golden city. So I am getting like sightseeing, maybe going to Venice, which gives me the Romance Angels card of honeymoon. So there could be some kind of holidaying together, somewhere magical, mystical. And everybody just seems kind of chill and relaxed, and I don't know, it's like you're going somewhere where it just feels good. You could be moving together to a city area that just feels magical and golden is what I'm getting. And we have this dove of peace with all this light coming out. So peace, yeah, peace reigning supreme. This person's almost like a hermit, like a modern day Noah leading people to the promised land. So there could be something here to do with living more ecologically and harmoniously, but this is going to be for you, this lasting true love. It will be harmonious and everything will be shiny, bright and new and golden. Perhaps after a lot of rain, there is going to be a rainbow and a beautiful day ahead. And we'll keep going. Oh yeah, bah humbug. 7 of Cups. Oh, that's all an illusion and a delusion, somebody's saying. Okay, yeah, I get you. So 7 of Cups, options, lots of options here. There is some dark masculine energy here. Yeah, maybe you just feel like you're treated like an option. I'm getting that this person is going to give you a lot of gifts, or there's mixed messages here, but 7 of Cups can represent illusions, delusions, too many options. You need to follow a spiritual path, and perhaps this is the thing, perhaps in the past, or perhaps currently, you just see toxic masculine energy everywhere. I feel bad, but I don't think toxic masculinity should really be a phrase. Everybody's different. And then we have, oh, a Queen of Wands. Yeah. There is some toxic energy here that needs to be cleared though. It could be drinking and smoking and things like that. Needing to have a more sustainable lifestyle, having a more purified lifestyle. Maybe you're wanting to give up these things for this new perfect partner. And we have the Chariot here, travel, a long journey. Yeah. But victory at the end of a long journey. Perhaps you're a little bit confused, or you've been confused by other masculines. You're not always sure, and you're a little bit uncertain about whether this person really is the one for you or not. It seems like they are. I don't know. And then we have a Knight of Cups. We have a King of Love here. So, yeah, but there's something here to do with the mind and illusions, delusions, uncertainty. The suspicion here. But this person does come with love. They are the King of Love. Or somebody else could be putting doubt in your mind. You have dealt with toxic femininity or toxic masculinity, you know, even in your current situation. But this will all clear. Yeah. Where there is hope. It's like the Star card, where there is hope. Don't believe that past defeats or disappointments will keep you from succeeding. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you're kind of still carrying this baggage of past disappointments, of being gaslit, of unfaithful people in love, and, you know, everything toxic to do with love. But no, this person definitely comes with love. They have strong paternal energy. They want to protect you and look after you and love you. They have strong masculine energy. Perhaps they smoke and drink, and they're just willing to give it all up for you. They're willing to give all of this up for you. Perhaps you're a little bit confused. This person might not be your usual type, and you're a little bit confused and suspicious, you know, because the Queen of Wands can be quite suspicious. And although you're very sociable, you're willing to give it all up. Like, you're willing to give up this toxic life for something more sustainable health-wise as much as everything else. True success grows from the lessons. A hopeful heart never gives up. I mean, hope can be a disaster, mind you. I think that's just knowing. You either know or you don't. So there is something here. You know, maybe there's a lot of dust and stuff like allergies and things like that here as well. Perhaps, you know, you clean up every time this person comes over, or feel like you're a bit of a mess behind the scenes. Or this masculine could be a bit of a slob behind the scenes. They could have allergies and things like that. Or even allergic to alcohol, dust and cat hair, dog hair, whatever. Yeah, you're a little bit kind of uncertain, but just take your time. With the Queen of Wands, don't rush in. With the Chariot, don't rush. Life is not a race. Life is to be enjoyed and experienced. But you will travel together. Yeah, you will travel together. You could travel to childhood home or a childhood place, and you'll show this person around, do some sightseeing. It's like you know this place better than they do, or vice versa. So you're going to their hometown or something like that, and I don't know, things are just going to take off and grow. So with the Queen of Wands here, stay confident. Stay very confident. If this person's a Scorpio, big question mark over it. I don't know, but then the Knight, oh no, that's not the King of Cups, it's the Knight of Cups. It's the card of Cancer. So, and then we have the Queen of Wands is Leo energy, and the Chariot is also the card of Cancer. So, yeah. Okay. Love to you guys. Bye. Hello, beautiful. You chose pile 2. You chose the mask. Yep. Beautiful. Okay, and we're starting with the romance fairies. Romance is in the air. Oh, tease. The energy is fun and light-hearted, but uncertain. Oh, that seems very interesting. Tease. And we have education. Expand your right brain creativity. 5. 5 can be a little bit chaotic, a little bit of trouble, a little bit uncertain. 5s represent change. Somebody could be a genius, or you're going to have an aha moment. You're going to have an epiphany, a light bulb moment. Yeah, there's going to be a moment where it just kind of all makes sense, because we have all of this like algebra and letters and pieces of the puzzle. You're just going to have an aha moment where something just makes sense. Yeah, you could have been a bit of a brainiac ever since you were a child, or they have stars in their eyes, or this is a star child. This could be somebody that you meet through education, or they're highly educated, so therefore, like, but also highly, like, brainy. They're super brainy. They could be a little bit on the strategic side. Yes, so they could be strategizing. Maybe this is it. You feel like they're calculating, this kind of energy going on. But also the light bulb here can also represent the Ace of Wands. So there could be an opportunity here when it comes to children and education, or this person's an educator, or you are. It's not a good idea to have a relationship in the workplace, especially in schools. Schools are such toxic environments these days, have been for quite a while now. You know, if you're a teacher, man, God, if you're a pretty teacher, if you're a good-looking teacher, I remember I was told, you're too good looking to be a teacher. I'm like, why? What am I going to do? Like, I'm not interested in young children in that way. I mean, it's fucking weird, man. It says more about them than it does about you. Yeah, make sure your hair's a mess, you wear no makeup, and you wear the daggiest clothes on the planet. Yes, in some schools, not all schools are like that, some schools. Oh, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's a little bit stuck. Yeah, somebody feels a little bit glum and stuck. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, they could be very clingy and critical. That's the other thing too. Some kind of, yeah, clingy, or they're seeing if you're clingy or not. Like, this person could be a bit of a narcissist, or they're just playing games with the tease card here. Yeah, they're trying to work something out. They're trying to work out whether or not, yeah, they're trying to work out your personality. It's some kind of personality testing going on here as well. This could also be for a job, some kind of psych testing and things like that. A genius, or people who are very strategic, can always have a very good test score. But yeah, somebody's kind of a little bit stuck and glum, or they're highly critical and clingy. Yeah, they're trying to work out whether you're clingy or not, but they're clingy. Like, I don't know. Oh, and Two of Pentacles. Yeah, finance could be an issue, or they're knocked off balance, or there could be issues around the ears and balance and vertigo. This person doesn't have a lot of money. They could actually work two jobs, or they could be a bit of a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, be two different people. Yeah, I think you need to be careful with whoever we're talking about here. Capricorn and Taurus, not Taurus, Capricorn, 2, 3. Yeah, Capricorn. And then Justice, we have Libra here. Yeah, Justice. Like, you're going to pay the price, pay the fine. Something here to do with fines, paying fines, and the Justice card here. They could see you as a meal ticket, or you're going to have to pay. Pay as you go, something like that. But with the Justice card here, and in this deck it's the number 11, this is life learning and lessons here. So this could be karmic, so be careful, beware. And then we have a King of Wands, yeah, the King of Playtime, yeah, the King of Illumination, the King of Creativity. Yeah, they could seem very special on the outside. This is a narcissist. Let's have a look. Oh, the Spirit of Love. Don't search for true love, for it will find you. If you just hold on to who you are. The world already loves your essence, so don't change it for anyone. Yeah, and see, this person, is this mystical forest person, is looking at this King of Wands. I think they seem like your perfect partner, but they could leave you a little bit stuck. You know, and it says hold tight. Hold tight to the truth of who you are. Don't change for anyone. Yeah, this person could change. Like, go from being this really vibrant, bright King of Wands to really this kind of critical, dull kind of person who just has you juggled as well. Juggler, player energy here. They know how to trap you. They know how to get you in. I'd be careful here. With the King of Wands, that's Leo energy, but I'm getting Sagittarius energy as well, and we've got Libra here. They seem all very just and true to the letter of the law. They could be very well educated when it comes to the law or psychology as well. So yeah, just be very careful. Trust your intuition. Yeah, trust your intuition. Yeah, the world already loves your essence, so don't change it for anyone. Yeah, it's kind of like they're going to change. Yeah, with the 2 coins here. The energy is fun and lighthearted, but uncertain. And I think if you're looking for true love, this is what this is saying. If you're looking for true love, you're dealing with players. So if you're a person who can just have that Queen of Wands energy, you're happy just to have fun and be lighthearted, you're both adults, you know, you're not really looking for a permanent partner, you're happy to play the field, you don't feel used and abused if they don't phone you the next day. You know, there's a lot of feminines who are very good at all of that, and that's fine. But if you're looking for love and this person's trying to get you to love them, but they're really just a player, then you're dealing with a narcissist. It's like they want you to fall in love with them, but they're a player. So be careful, beware. And that goes well with a mask, doesn't it? So yeah, this is a masquerade. Somebody's wearing a mask. Anyway, I think that says it all. All right, love to you. And you chose pile 3. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You chose the ballet slippers. Lovely. Pair of ballet slippers. Lovely. Okay, I'm getting ballet bunnies now. So we're starting with the romance fairies. Love language affirmations. Loving words hold great power. Loving words hold great power. So be the empress, be the emperor. Well, the emperor not so much, but be the empress. Be loving, be nurturing, be kind. You could be meeting with someone who expresses themselves in loving and kind ways, or even expresses themselves eloquently. You know, they're very good with words. And we have planetary cleansing. Oh, we have a unicorn here destroying the Tower of Babel, or hitting a hornet's nest. The unicorn's smashing into a hornet's nest. Keep your space pure and clear. 35, 53, 8. Yeah, cleansing here, planetary cleansing. But it's like you are a unicorn, or this person's a unicorn, a rare and special breed. You are unique, mystical, and rare. So loving words hold great power. So when we meet people, hold our power, but also hold space for holding space for others with love and speaking kindly. And this is, you know, and we can take our time in that. There's no rush. You know, we can sit and be careful and be calm and, you know, really hold space for somebody else to come into your life, and for you to be able to take the time to really trust your intuition and really get to know someone before you give everything. But the hornet's nest here, wasn't that movie, The Girl That Kicked the Hornet's Nest? That's pretty full on. And we have a King of Swords here. So somebody who's true, but this person looks glum too. Yeah, somebody may not be able to communicate somebody may not be able to communicate lovingly. They may be a little bit awkward. But the King of Swords here, kicking the hornet's nest. Yeah. Cleansing. Keep your space pure and clear. So there's cleansing needed here. Ritual. Hang on. Oh, 6 of Cups in reverse. Somebody can't reconcile something, or somebody's missing from a birthday party with a 6 of Cups, or a celebration, or a family get-together. Yes, the King of Swords is quite glum. They could be thinking about you. Yeah, maybe you kicked the hornet's nest here. You are a unicorn. You're a mystical, beautiful creature. But you're not afraid to kind of show people for who they are, or you're not afraid to stir up a little bit of trouble. No, not trouble, but you're not afraid to kind of just say it how it is. And this, or what am I trying to say? It's like a sting operation as well. If something stings, sting the sword, sting the singer. Yeah, you're not afraid to kick over the hornet's nest and reveal things. It's part of your mystical power. You give people something to think about. You've left somebody having to think about you, having to think and miss you, giving people time to miss you. And the Queen of Pentacles. So, yes, there's no love here between a Queen of Pentacles and a King of Swords with the Six of Cups in reverse, or deciding not to have children or something like that. Yeah, or not having, or there's no children. And that could be sad. It's also this King of Swords and this Queen of Pentacles is remembering better days. Maybe they both had really good childhoods and they're kind of wishing they were still children in this ideal lifestyle. Maybe they idealized each other, but there's a hornet's nest here that's being revealed. And we have a Seven of Pentacles. Somebody has their arms folded, Seven of Pentacles. Somebody's not happy. Something keeps cycling around over and over again. You know, maybe this is it. You're sick of being on the 3D cycle, the money train. But there's some cleansing here. Somebody needs to learn to speak from the heart. And there's something between this King of Swords and Queen of Pentacles, who are both good people. They're both in the upright. But there's something here to do with children or family or nostalgia and photographs, things like that. Or reconciliation. There's something coming in between these two. They can't communicate with love. Yeah. It's like the King of Swords is an excellent communicator, but doesn't necessarily, no romance. Romance. There's no romance. It's like wounds have been opened, a hornet's nest has been opened, and it's starting to sting. And somebody's kind of stubborn with the Seven of Pentacles here as well. It could be, you know, being together for the money, or it could be a cleaning company or something like that, or something just needing to clean house, get rid of all the hornets. Oh, let it be. Let it be, the Beatles. If you need to solve a problem, ask yourself, what is the simplest way to proceed? When you call forth the simplest path, it appears, and vice versa. So there is a solution to all of this. There is a path forward, but somebody's being very stubborn. They're just all in their work. And then we have a Queen of Pentacles here looking quite whimsical, you know, wishing. She looks like she's wishing. Yeah, it's like what seemed like a dream, or what seems like a dream turned into a hornet's nest. So there's a relationship here that people really aren't displaying romance to each other. It could be a relationship based on finances and security more so than on family and love. If you have people like this around you, just let them be, let them figure it out. They'll come to it. They'll figure this out. Yeah, they're both stuck and they don't really know how to communicate with one another to move this relationship forward. But this is why you also need to take your time and trust your intuition. If you feel like something's missing, like love is missing, the heart is missing out of this relationship. Yeah, maybe that's the thing too. Everything's organized, keeping the space pure and clear. You know, everything's organized with the Seven of Pentacles. You know, somebody's busy at work, lots of projects, that kind of thing. Somebody could be a bit of a clean freak, but everything's in its place, everything's in order, everything's organized and stable, but there's no love. There's no children, there's no love. I'm not saying like you have to, you know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing more in this relationship. It's basically a relationship of stability. And the King of Swords seems to be withdrawing more and more. And the Queen of Pentacles is just whimsical and dreaming. I think just sitting and doing nothing, like let it be. Yeah, but I think individually these people need to really think about a simple solution or a solution to what's going on here. Like, yeah, everything's cycling around, everything's in order, but there's no love. There's no love here. All right, love to you. Bye.